podcast. I'm Aries.
And I am Kim.
And
We are episode 14.
14.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're like almost some OGs now.
Yeah. And season 1 will be concluding soon. Right? We're planning to
take a little break.
Yep.
We've been pretty consistent. I'm really proud of us.
I am too.
For sticking to it. Starting a podcast is not an easy feat. Starting a podcast is actually an easy feat. Having a podcast, like consistently doing every week, is not. Because I have another podcast that I just kind of was like, let me start this thing. And I just went out and did it, which I'm proud of doing because you got to do something, right? But I didn't know how much work it was going to be to do by myself. And what I learned from that podcast, I brought over to what we're doing on this podcast, and then bringing you in, having a partner that is as excited about it as myself,
right,
and as into it as I am, and our strengths kind of balancing out here, it makes it so much easier.
We'll have to do a lessons learned.
We probably need to just start teaching a class.
Yeah.
You know, people always be like, how do you know, asking about how to start a podcast. And it's like, okay, starting a podcast is super easy. During this episode, you're going to hear a commercial about Anchor. Just like the easiest app to go ahead and start it. But there's a process to just making it a consistent kind of vehicle, you know, for whatever you're trying to get, whatever message you're trying to get out there.
Right. And we touched on this because someone asked me that question too. Consistency, sacrifice, and I forgot the other one. But it was definitely a sacrifice to say, okay, we're going to give up Sunday brunch,
right?
Which is probably good for my belly. So I'm sacrificing Sundays.
Because we record on Sundays, and it is. I mean, it takes time, you know, because we got to think about what we're going to do, what episodes, and just different themes and stuff like that, and so.
What we're going to say.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, we don't have a script, but we create like an outline and all that kind of stuff that we generally know what we're going to talk about. But yeah, it's a process. So I'm proud of us for getting to 14 episodes.
I am too. It's probably one of the most consistent things in my life right now.
See?
Probably with me. Can I copy paste that and apply it to something
other
else?
areas?
Yes.
We could.
Yeah.
We really need, that's what it really is, I think, with discipline, right? That's what actually creates your habits. It's not doing the habit. It's saying, I'm going to be disciplined in this space. And then you're going to start doing these things together. It all kind of flows, I think.
Probably need to add that as a note.
To stay consistent.
Right. All right.
Anywho.
So let's jump into our episode. Let's see. So you came to dance this Saturday.
I did.
You were on an extended hiatus from the gym.
I have not. I'm not embarrassed to say because it just is what it is. So,
but you've been losing weight, so
I've been very consistent with my weight loss because I had gained a ton of weight.
I wouldn't say
over the last 2018 was like I gained a whole bunch of weight because I was traveling a lot with work and going to meeting company, you know, dinners and happy hours and all that stuff, and you know it's free food, so and drinks.
Cheese and wine.
So you're like, yeah, we're drinking all the wine, we're doing all that entertaining and all that, and so that adds up very quickly. And I think I was at one of my biggest like weights. I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't do it. So I'm getting back into. I'm really close to kind of my regular walking weight. You know, I pretty much stayed the same weight since I was like 19.
Wow, that's good.
Like I'm always like kind of in the same little 10-pound range. So I'm right there. I'm close to there right now.
I really didn't weigh myself at that age. I don't know that I started really weighing and seeing how much I weighed until I moved to Texas.
Really?
I did not pay attention to that.
Oh, I did. I was obsessed with it.
I guess that's that California living.
Yeah. But I was going to go to the military when I was like 20. Okay. The Air Force, I remember having to lose a certain amount of weight to get, you know, to qualify or whatever. And it's like, I'm the type of person, when I have my mind on something, like I want to accomplish it, I will do what it takes, you know. So I was eating salads every day and fruit for lunch and running a mile every morning. Like I was just like doing all the stuff, and I got down.
Well, you know, you can go go back to running a mile a day.
Yeah,
that's easy.
No.
You can do it in 15 minutes.
I do want to get there.
Okay.
So I'm being realistic.
Right.
So like I hadn't been going to the gym. I just really hadn't had the energy. I don't know. I think, getting older, it does. But I used to be a beast in the gym. Like I did not have a problem, but I think we used to have a social network with working out.
We did.
Same thing with like my run club and stuff. We all kind of started falling off, and then the social aspect wasn't there. For me, I need something else to kind of motivate me. Yeah, so being like, oh, I'm about to see my friends.
Right. That helps.
Makes me want to do it. And then with schedules with the kids, and
I was just going to say,
the evenings are a little harder now.
Being a mom and trying to incorporate that is a challenge. I've been able to up my working out because I don't have that responsibility anymore.
Exactly.
But I will say it's been a challenge because, our social network at the gym, everyone's either moved away, right?
Yeah.
Or they're with their kids. So I'm in a season of change, find a different accountability partner or incentivize myself in other ways.
Well, when I came, Kim goes to a dance class by one of our dance instructors that used to be in the class with us.
Right.
And over years, he, started his own class. And that's been our social place. And then he moved to another gym. And so the schedule didn't work with my life anymore. So I kind of fell off for a while. So Saturday morning, I was like, you going to dance class? And she's like, yeah. I had almost forgot it was really close to the time. I could have easily been like, well, I'm going to be late, so never mind. But I was like, I really want to go to the gym. And I could even tell, like, going in there, I'm like, it's a lot of new faces. It's not the same. But there was a lot of familiar faces in there. So it felt good to, like, get in there and sweat. Yeah. And it's one of those exercises where it's like you don't feel like you're working out. Yeah. Like, you're just...
It's fun. And sometimes I go to dance, sometimes not for the physical workout, but for the mental, emotional release.
I think that's really why I pushed myself. Because I was feeling myself getting a little...
And endorphins are real.
Funky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was having some little funky moods, and I was like...
You sure were.
Yeah. I was like,
And I was like, you need to come to dance.
I'm like, you know what? That's what I'm missing. Because that is a big deal.
It is.
You can tell.
And it's good you recognize that. I know when I don't work out, I'm in a very bad mood.
Yeah. I can feel, I try to stay self-aware as I can. You have those moments, but I think I usually am good with, even if I am acting a certain way, I'll look back and be like, oh, you was acting ugly yesterday, or something. I'm always...
Reflection.
Yeah, I go back and I know what's going on. But yeah, I'm glad I went.
I'm glad. We're hoping that you return.
I will.
Yeah.
I shall.
I make it a point to go at least once a week.
Yeah. I said I want to start doing, like I did the one.
Start off.
Baby steps.
Right.
Then add another one in, a different type of workout. And then just kind of, I feel like if you go 3 days a week, that's enough, in my opinion.
Absolute. Wait, to the gym
3
or
days
dance?
to just work out. I like the, if you're going to walk or do some like low
at
impact.
A minimum 3.
But like if you're going to do a high impact workout, like 3 times a week, to me, is a good start. It's good. Because everybody not going to the gym 5 days a week.
Well,
that's not real.
I'm going to have to disagree, and I'm going to disagree. I'm going to tell you why. Because when you get a certain age, hormones.
That's true.
You may have to work out a little bit more.
Okay.
For me, I'm in that season of I need to work out more.
Okay.
And I say for me, I just need to be active at least every day. And it doesn't have to be
in a gym.
Nope. Sometimes I jump rope in the garage for 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm with activity every day.
Yeah.
Some type of movement.
So you're talking about in the gym.
Yeah, like I don't just lay in the bed all day. I walk a little bit, but I move around.
Right.
Like I try to move around. So yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna go like lift weights and do all that,
yeah, I think
I'm like 3 times. 3 times is enough as far as I'm concerned.
So speaking of that, we are in the season of fall, right?
We are.
It is officially fallback season for me.
It's official.
So it's getting darker earlier, right? So I'm like, look, I need to get to the house. It's getting dark outside, right? So it's part of fallback. What is your fallback routine?
Girl, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I have a routine per se.
Because life after 35 hits different.
life after 35, really after like where you're at right now, you're at 37, right?
Why are you telling my age?
Yeah, nobody care about that. Don't be ashamed. Because she always trying to act like she 25 and I'm 40.
I am Motown 35, all right?
35. You lying. She lying.
I stopped counting after 35.
Whatever. Because it is, I'm saying that because it is different from even 35 to 37. I remember when I turned 27, right? I had moved to Texas at 27.
Okay.
And I was like, going through a divorce. And I was like, you a grown woman for real. Like, you going through divorces and carrying on?
Owning homes, mortgages.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you a real grown woman, right? There was a moment where I really felt like, oh, okay, I'm a grown woman. 37 was the year that I was like, I'm okay with who I am as a woman.
Right.
Because I had matured into a whole nother, even from 34 to 37, it was like a whole nother level.
Shift.
Yeah. Where I was like, I'm good. I'm good with me. I like me. I think I had kind of just got happy with learning who I am and liking myself, that I'm just good with it. I was like, you know what, hey, I ain't for everybody and everybody ain't
not for me. And that's the best lesson my mom could have ever told me.
Fine with it.
Yes. I'm okay with it.
Because you know when you're younger, you're kind of like, why they don't like me? How you not going to like me? I didn't do nothing to you.
Right.
I don't care. At this point, I don't. I mean, it's like, I feel like you being your authentic self, your people are gonna find you, and you're gonna find your people.
You're gonna find your people. I agree. All right. So
what about you?
So life after 35, what matters to Kim? I would say quality over quantity.
I agree.
And I think we had that season where we were like, is that quality? And I'll just go down the list. And I think I've said this to a lot of my friends, and they laugh. Quality bra. If you don't have a good bra, your back is gonna hurt.
First of all, you need it because it's gonna last you for a longer. Because you know we gonna wear that bra down to the ground. Because when you spend $68 for a bra, ooh, I need that for a while.
I need it for a while.
So I'm washing it delicately.
I'm not putting it in the dryer. Yes.
Yes. We're going to let it air dry. And that's going to last for a while. So, yes. Or you buy a whole bunch of cheap ones and then it ain't holding nothing up and you buying them over and over. So you might as well invest
in a good bra.
In a good
bra.
A good brassiere, as my grandmother
right.
would
It's
say.
expensive.
It is. Especially when you got big ones. I'm just saying, you can't be playing with none of that little stuff.
I'm going to say amen to that.
I'm just saying.
That's where I'm at.
That's a part of it.
All right.
What else is there?
Quality shoes.
Yeah.
I don't want my feet hurting.
And I don't buy shoes a lot. So.
Well, if you buy quality, I don't think you need to.
That's my point. And then what I do is when the fall. Oh, here's my fall routine. I just remembered. Every fall, I take all my boots and booties, little boots and stuff to a guy. Oh, I wonder if he's still there. You know, the mall is gone now. At the Collin Creek Mall, there's a guy who he has a shoe store. I bring all my boots. He puts new heels on them, shines them up. It's like a brand new shoe because they're quality shoes, so that you can keep them for longer. All he does is like get the heel, put a new heel on it, and I don't buy. I want to rebuy. I kind of buy like a standard style, and then I just rock those until I can't anymore.
And I'm talking about quality shoes for work, even for the gym.
Oh yeah.
Because even at the gym, it's like tires.
Exactly.
You put so many miles on
and the bottoms are like.
Yes, it's time to upgrade, right?
And the grip. Your
so
grip
I probably
is gone.
Yes. So I buy my fitness shoes probably quarter. I buy quantity so that it can last me over a year.
Yeah, that's what I did. I bought a bunch of them. There was a year where out in San Leandro they have a Nike, not outlet. It's a Nike clearance store, and my best friend was living out in Oakland, so she would go, and I just put money in the account, and I'd be like, when you see some cute stuff, just get it for me.
Aww.
And so she would just be like, send me a FaceTime or a picture, like, you like these? It's cute, when she would go, and I'd be like, yeah, and then she'd just ship it to me.
Okay.
So I got a whole thing of tennis shoes that I haven't even broken them all the way in yet because I haven't worn them all.
I agree.
So I think I agree with that, and I do it with the kids too. Every New Year, is it Dillard's?
It's Dillard's with the shoes.
I'll go and I'll buy shoes that are bigger than their size, so that when they come into size, they can start wearing those. That's a tip.
I like that. Quantity.
Quality. What's another thing?
Well, mattress.
Oh, I just re-upped
You did?
last year. Me and Andrea, we spent hours at the mattress. I said, this one, is life after 35. After 35. We spent a day, like a Saturday. We laid on every mattress in the.
Did you all negotiate? I hope.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, good.
Definitely. So, I had to get a new mattress. I only sleep on one side of the bed anyway, so I'm really trying to balance it out more. Like, I'm like, okay, this time I'm going to sleep on this side. Because I don't want one side to be more.
No.
But you got to have that, because my back has started hurting with my mattress. I had that mattress for like 12 years or something.
Yes.
And I'm like, no, it's time for a new one.
It's time for a new one, but my bed is so comfortable. It is really comfortable. And I actually roll around in the bed, so...
oh, you move a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I'll be right in the same little spot all night.
Generally I'm in the same spot, but I try and start off in the middle. That way if I sway to the left or right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I be having a big old thing of pillows on the side still. They stay right there all night. It's like a person. It's like a person.
Life after 35, what's in the bed with me? Probably a journal. Maybe my laptop.
I've had that. I'm more nervous about that now because I'm like,
heat.
Just in case.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you get to sweating more.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like...
So quality bra, quality mattress, shoes, quality people.
Quality people.
Men and women.
Men and women. And I think it's kind of at that point where it's like, okay, if you've been around now, the circle is getting a little tighter.
It does.
Because it's like, okay, we're moving into experiences with each other. We're going through ups and downs together, after you got
tribulations.
Over some years,
yes.
It's like, all right, you're in the inner circle.
It.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, we're in the inner circle now. The trust level is up.
You've been tested.
And then what did you say, men too?
Uh-huh.
I agree. Because I'm at that point now where it's like, I have my season. Right. I have my season of like, just whatever because you're bored. That's when you're just like, quantity. It's whatever.
Quantity.
But I think my expectation level is getting a little bit higher now to where if I'm going to do it, I want it to be someone that's going to be a quality individual. Because you ain't got time for that no more.
Well, and going back to this broad deal, life after 35, if I am dating or want to hang out with you and I'm at home right now in my comfortable bed with these quality sheets, do I want to put that bra on to go out with you?
Because once the bra is off,
it's a done deal.
We staying in.
Well.
So I'm just saying. But no, that's true because I like being at home. I like my company.
I was just going to say it. Life after 35, you realize all those events, you're like, what's the value in it? Is it worth
I limit, like there's stuff where I'll be like, okay, I'm going to go hang out or whatever this particular day. But I'm good. Like I don't have to do it every night. I'm not doing it multiple times. I probably can't even handle that many times doing it. Like I was like on a Friday, last weekend me and my homegirls went bar hopping. We were at different places here and there, music. Cool. By Saturday, Sunday, look, I'm like, I'm done.
So, life after 35, I can't stay up past a certain time.
She sure can't. Like, we'll be on the phone, and she just started, I can hear her. I'm like, yeah, go to bed. She's like, I'm like, girl, go to bed.
This is like even the comedy shows. Look, get the first show. Don't get that last show, because I'm not going to make it. Do not get that
her
show.
on the 7:30.
Let me tell you what I'm alive and well. 5 a.m. That is my time. I'm up. So if somebody want to date me, brunch is the best time to go.
I like early day.
Early day. So I can get a nap, let it digest.
Yeah. Have you been dating anybody?
No.
Because, you were questioning me on that other episode. I was like, let me see. We ain't talking about this.
No.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
And that's when like, life after 35 is like, do I have time for it? I could make time for it.
I think you have to want to.
That's it.
Because here's the thing, we all are. We're good. You got enough to fill your schedule.
I really do.
And so it's like I can have a great time with my friends and not even be tripping on that. So if I'm gonna be adding somebody into it, I want to be somebody good, like not just someone
already
random.
booked and busy. Okay. I'm trying to pencil folks in like, okay, no, let's switch that day around. That's not gonna work because I need to meet with so and so on this date. And this,
right.
So it's like I literally
you need to make
you taught me that too, to use that calendar because I wasn't keeping up with things.
Yes.
And I'm getting text messages like, hey, we're here. I'm like, here where? Where are you?
If it ain't in the calendar, I don't remember
exactly.
Because that helps me. That's really a memory thing too.
I agree.
But
I mean, I do it at work. I'm like, why am I not doing it in my personal life?
Exactly. Time blocking and stuff.
Time blocking.
So if you're gonna make time for something, you want it to be something worth time for.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure there's a lot of people wondering where I ain't been texting or talking to some folks because I be like dwindling it down. I'm just saying, can't be wasting your time, girl.
You really can't. So we talked about quality. I would also say health. We kind of touched on the fitness, and it's not even just physical fitness,
mental,
but exactly, and emotional.
That's what I've been, I think, working on a lot because I feel like we can get in our heads. You can get in your head, or you can allow too much negativity. We talked about this the other day about just certain people. Even when they call your phone, you may have to just be like, can't do you right now.
Not the one.
Exactly. I can't do it right now. Because you already know when they call you, they're going to be like, girl, let me tell you, and this happened and that happened, like a reality TV show or something.
Right.
And some days you just be like, I can't do that. I just can't. Call you tomorrow when I'm better or when I'm feeling like, a little more upbeat. But protecting your, kind of space and knowing what you need to kind of put inside of yourself, as far as just positive affirmations. Like I have a thing on my mirror that I keep at their little post-it notes, just like words of affirmation that I see every day, and stuff like that. But you just gotta protect your ears, what stuff that you're bringing in, because it matters.
Protecting your energy.
Exactly.
And just, who you surround yourself with. That's another thing. I can't make every happy hour. And being okay with it. You talked about Fridays. Like last Friday, I hung out with some girls. Most Fridays, I'm at home in the bed. Like literally, I get off and I will shower. Life after 35, my pajamas are laid out like work clothes.
Before you leave for work.
Well, it depends.
Lay them out.
Well, not
like,
work. Not work.
I'll be back to you tonight.
And I literally have a pajama wardrobe. Like I go shopping for pajamas.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like here and I'll go to TJ Maxx.
I like it.
And get
what do your pajamas look like? Are they like moo-moos?
Girl, no.
Or is it like sexy?
They're both.
Like button-up satin PJs type of thing?
Yeah, or it might be shorts and a tank, cute shorts and a tank. It might be a cute gown. I don't know if gown is the right term. But,
gown is the term, but
I typically get my pajamas like around December.
That's the good time.
Like Victoria's Secret.
Because you're not trying to wear them out here in the heat. Like,
well, life after 35, you might not wear pajamas in the summertime because it gets too hot.
Well,
you have sons.
Well, my sons on the weekends, they're not here. So that's like my freedom weekends. When I'll be like, I don't have to do anything.
Exactly.
So yeah, because you can't do nothing with them around.
I don't know if everybody has a pajama wardrobe, but I know like I have 2 drawers full of pajamas.
Okay. I got some pajamas. I got about 10 pajamas. 10 sets of pajamas, I guess.
That's perfect.
For different,
occasions and moods.
Yeah, I don't have like the sexy stuff though. You know how like in the movies and stuff, it'd be like it's my nightie.
Not
like,
yet.
cause, I mean, yeah. Well, hey, speak it, girl, speak it.
Not yet.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that. I used to back in the day.
I mean, I think I have it, but I probably can't get into it.
And I might want to recycle. Like if I'm gonna wear it, I want it to be some new stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll be like
new energy.
Right. I don't want none of that old stuff. Quality.
Oh, and I'll say this as well. Life after 35. Adding and being of value.
Well, because you should be getting wiser at this
Absolutely.
point. Not everybody that age is wise.
Absolutely.
So just
Age
because you're a
does
certain
not
age don't
equate
mean
to
anything.
wisdom.
Exactly. And I learned that just going through life myself and being like, oh, so you're 45, but you're still not mature. Got it. All right. We move on, whatever. But it's like, I don't want to be that person. That's why I feel like I'm always preaching self-awareness, because I feel like
it's key.
I don't want to be that person that's like, you're not seeing yourself and everybody else can see it but you. It's like, that's not a good way to live. So I want to be self-aware.
Absolutely. That's life after 35, I think, too.
Yeah, because I want to be a person that can give back from my experience.
Right.
There's a 25-year-old that is going through something that you probably already went through. And how are you going to pour back into this person and help them avoid, like, hey, wait, I did that.
Don't do
Let
this.
me just tell you what's going on. You should be wanting to be that person for others.
And my other one, and I'll leave it at this, because I could go on and on.
I'm about to say, every day I feel like she got a quote, life after 35.
Right.
Life after 35.
Life after 35. This is my season. This is not my season.
Right. Those are your little...
Being fresh. Folks, you do have a pass-by smell. I don't want to ever be remembered as the girl with the funky pass-by smell.
Why do I have anxiety about people's pass-by smells? And I didn't even think about it until, like, I think you brought it up once. And I'm like if somebody about to walk by, I'd be like, I want to, like, back up, like, because I want to hold my breath, because I'm like, please don't have a bad pass-by smell. And I'm self-conscious about my own. Right? So I'd be like, okay, let me make sure everything is good. Because your body, like you said, the hormones, they do change. So you might have to change some of your body,
deodorants,
your products,
your soap,
all that stuff. So be aware and just change it up because I've had a couple friends that be like, let me smell this. Is that me?
Yes.
Like under armpits,
yes.
Stuff like new deodorant and stuff. And
I'm
because everybody trying to be on the natural and stuff like that. And I'm like, we might need to go back. A little aluminum
refresh. Or you might need to just refresh through the
middle of the day. Do a little mid-check.
Get some wipes.
Deodorant wipes.
Plenty of wipes. I keep a bag full of fresh stuff.
Right.
So, I would say that's what matters to me.
Staying fresh.
Staying fresh.
Yeah, I think we gotta, it's just one of those things for me where I want to just be growing on a constant basis.
Yes.
I don't want to get stuck in my ways and have this, like, fixed mindset, where I'm like, this just how it is. I'm willing to change my opinion about things. I'm open to stuff. I will look at another angle of something and be like, okay, well, that's how you think about it. Cool. I thought about it this way, but either way could be right. I mean, we both can be wrong.
We can
or whatever.
Agree to disagree, right? Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. I mean, obviously there's some zero tolerance things that I think are just like racism and stuff like that. Absolutely. I'm not having it. I don't care. Ain't no agree to disagree, none of that. I ain't with I don't like people being bullies or rude. So, like, I will check you on that if I'm as a part of that. I can't stand
a bully either.
I don't play that. So if I feel like somebody's taking advantage of someone just because they think they're not going to react or respond, I will insert myself. And
such a bold black girl you are.
It's just, there's a consequence. There is always a consequence to being kind of an advocate or but it's about what you value, right? I'm like, I value my character more than anything, and I would be feeling bad to know that I could have done something and not done it. That would get me more than not doing it.
Right. I had a mentor ask me one time before. She says, "Do you want power or respect?" And I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a very good one.
I would say respect.
I said respect.
Yeah.
Because with respect, you can have power through respect.
I can look at myself at night.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like, what is power without respect? I mean, we literally have a president right now that has he has the power per se, but ain't getting no respect.
Whatsoever.
So, yeah, I don't aspire to be First of all, I'm about to go outside and get my kids. Like, do you see it's dark outside?
Yes.
We have been here. They've been checking in at the window because they've been outside. I'm like, it just got dark. Like,
fall.
It is seriously fall. But anyway.
All right. So last but not least, I think we have maybe two more things. What doesn't matter to you? And I would say is I've learned not to sweat the small stuff.
Yes.
That's been the most thing for me. Like the little things is like, okay, we can get over that. There are going to be issues. There are going to be problems. Let's work through it.
Exactly.
I can't avoid it.
And realizing, what can I do? Can I do anything about this? Like, is there a point of me getting all riled up about something that I really don't have control over? I'd rather be steady than on roller coaster rides all the time, dealing with little petty stuff. You know, so some stuff you're like, not important. I started teaching my kids that a long time ago about they'll get to bickering back and forth about something, and I say, not important. It's not important. You know, so now they start doing it to each other.
Good.
Like, this is not like you're harping on something right now that is not going to make a difference.
I love it.
So just trying to keep that.
I did something similar with Kiara when she was younger. She would come and tell me, so-and-so did this and so-and-so. I said, how does that impact you?
Exactly.
It's not that I don't care, but like, how does that impact you?
Because I think I said that when I was like going through this kind of back and forth with somebody over like the Jay-Z NFL thing.
Oh.
And I just was like, at the end of the day, none of these decisions are going to affect your life or mine.
So why are we
putting
this energy into that?
Yeah, it's like, let's talk about something else that we can
do to change
our local level.
Yep.
You know, or our regional level or something like that. But in the grand scheme, none of that matters.
Right.
Getting all up in a tizzy on Twitter and all that stuff. I don't even respond. There's so much stuff now that I don't even comment on social media because I just be like, for what?
You don't have to respond to, right?
Because you're not about to change nobody's opinion on social media.
Which goes into our next and last final, I think, wrap up. What's your best lesson learned from life after 35? Because what you just touched on, I've learned responding versus reacting.
I like that. Responding. Because I feel like when you react, the other person has control.
I agree.
And you've allowed them to basically puppeteer you into something.
Exactly.
But when you're like, that's interesting. I've learned that too. What I feel like I've learned is that I'm enough.
Yes.
I'm good. Like, it's okay to like myself. I feel like the world kind of puts this thing like, you can't like yourself. You being conceited, you know. And it's like, no.
I love myself. I don't love myself.
I like myself and I love myself. I think if I was my friend, if I was somebody else, I would be my friend.
I love it. Yes.
And so I think that is the key to, like, how you gonna have somebody else like you if you don't like you?
And people can tell when you don't like yourself.
Yeah, and you don't have to be like braggadocious. It's not a bragging thing. It's really just saying, I'm okay with who God made me, and I realize there are some things about me that are just fundamentally me, and I'm okay with that. And I don't have to adjust that for anybody or feel like I need to meet somebody else's standard for anything. Like, I'm me, and if you want to, you know, be around me as a friend or other, then, you know.
So, and that goes on to my other lesson learned is freedom and flow. I don't force ponytails, friendships.
I think I forced the ponytail or two in my head. But,
just let it flow.
Go with the flow. And that's scary.
It is.
It's scary.
You can't plan everything.
I'm in a season right now of going with the flow, right?
Yes.
So, I'm like, I'm not in control per se, so I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Let me just take a step this way and take a step that way. I'm just going to see what happens. And hey, if it don't go well, then it don't go well. If it goes well, cool. Like, that's hard to do, especially as a person who wants to know, like, what exactly is going to happen here, you know, especially like with my business and, you know, stuff like that. It's like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have the answers. I'm literally just walking this life and putting my faith in God that He's going to take care of all the situations, whether it's personal, professional, you know, all that. So, just go with it.
And then last but not least, grace.
Giving grace.
Sometimes you have to give grace.
Yeah.
Because they may not know.
A lot of times you gotta give grace. Because there's a lot of people that people just be ignorant. I feel like a lot of people be ignorant. And ignorant in a lot of ways of like whether by choice or by
or
just by
lack
circumstance.
Of knowledge.
Yeah, by lack of knowledge. So it's like it's cool. And I'm at the place where I think my pride is not up there where I could let you think that you and I'll be like, all right, that's cool. If that's what is gonna help you feel like a big person,
right?
I'll let you have that. Cause I'm good. Cause I already know where I stand. So I think that's a good place to be.
Okay. All right.
I can't wait till you turn 40 though.
Why?
Cause I already know you about to be
what?
Something else. Cause she already act like an old lady.
I'm mature.
Okay, let's do this or that.
Okay, let's go for it.
I got a couple of them that I wanted to. Ooh, this is a good one. All right, this or that. Honesty or others' feelings?
Honesty.
I knew you was gonna say that really fast.
Why did you say that? What about you?
Because you like an old black woman. She don't care about that. Yeah, I'm on the honesty train all day. That's what made me laugh. Okay. Movie at home or movie at the theater?
Ooh, child. It just depends, because I will fall asleep on either one, be it at home or the theater.
I will attest to that. I've seen it a couple of times.
I would say the theater, because I'm more likely to stay up.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm in that environment, just like working out for me, I really need to go to the gym.
Kim almost fell asleep in church yesterday.
No, I did not.
She got in her comfortable position, and I was like, "Don't you sit? Don't you?" Because we went to church on Saturday night, and she was sitting there. She had that coat up, the coat over her thing like this, and she was leaning back. I said, sit up. Then my eyes started watering.
Right when the eyes started watering.
I said, the eyes is watering.
Oh my gosh.
Pancake or waffle?
Waffles.
What is it about waffles that you like the most?
I don't know. Maybe it's the building the fruit, putting the fruit on there. Because I feel like you can put more fruit on a waffle than you can a pancake.
But do you always put fruit on your waffles?
Yes, I do.
See, that's a different. She bougie.
I will take you for that experience to eat. See.
Okay. I'm not big on waffles like that though. I'm more of a pancake person. Like you can take me to IHOP and I'll be just fine. They got the best pancakes.
I don't like IHOP.
And Whiskey Cake used to have a good lemon poppy seed pancake. But yeah, I'm more of a pancake person for some reason. All right, let me see. 2 more. Would you rather a physical book or like an e-book?
A physical book.
You like physical books?
Because I'm a highlighter. I like to put a post-it note there, reference. What about you?
It depends. So I don't know how I determine this, but it just the book determines it. So some books I like in a Kindle version, some I like Audible, and some I like physical. So I have different. It just depends. And then there's books where I will have like Michelle Obama's book. Yes. I have as the physical book and the Audible because it was her voice.
Okay.
And the same thing with like the memo. I did the same thing. So there's certain books where I have both, but it just kind of depends on the book.
I will say the inappropriate books that I don't want anyone to know that I'm reading.
I know.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, because I got something in there that's inappropriate.
Or the Kindle.
Yeah. Because then it's like your little private.
We have a book that we read.
There's a couple of them in there that I've had people walk in my library and they'll be like,
what's that about?
I'll be like,
how about my mother walked in? She said, I want to read that one. I'm like, no, let me put that one up.
You don't need that. Okay, let's see. What's another good one? Okay, that's a good one. Toilet paper. Do you have it go over or does it come under?
Oh my gosh. I think I do under.
Really?
I really don't. To be honest with you, I don't really think about it when I just put it on.
See,
I'm just grateful for toilet paper.
Over only. So let's say I go to your bathroom and it's under, I flip it.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna go home and look.
I flip it. I see it.
I'm not intentional about that.
I am super intentional about that. So
as long as the toilet is clean.
I mean, that's number one.
And it's fresh and nobody's passed by smell. You have some.
When you go in after somebody. Oh, I can't stand that. This ain't got nothing to do with Bold Black Girls today.
I know. Sorry. But they have the poopery for that.
Sorry, y'all. But yeah. Anywho, all right. So here's the deal. If those who are on YouTube can see me, I have on a Bold Black Girl t-shirt. They are on sale at boldblackgirls.com. Please go and support us as our listeners and get you a Bold Black Girl t-shirt either for yourself or someone else or multiple people. Also, please rate and review the podcast either on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you're listening that has a rating system. We would really appreciate it. We would like you to write a review as well. We do get a lot of text messages. I'm going to start reading some of these.
Yeah. And we appreciate the feedback.
Because I think, we'll get people who will text us like, oh my God, this was funny, or this episode, or whatever. I enjoy it. And I want to be like, can you go say that over there? Because, as podcasters, it does matter. And even the big time people, it matters for them too. It's not, So anyway, so we would really appreciate it if you can do that. And what else? I feel like there was another announcement. No, I don't know. But we would like you to actually go to our website, boldblackgirls.com, and send us a message with episode ideas, because we're going to start working on season 2, and we're thinking about what kind of guests we want to have on and all that kind of topics. So we would really appreciate if you would send us some things that you want to hear about, or maybe from certain people that you want to hear from, or type of people like therapists or fitness people or whatever. So we already got a couple people like that we're going to bring on. And at the end of the year, we'll start thinking about what we're going to do for preparing for 2020. So reach out. Yep. Don't hesitate to reach out. We have a couple people that will hit us up on email, but I feel like with the amount of people that we do have listening, I would like to hear just a little bit more about what you guys want to hear. Yep. So,
all right. So I guess to close it out, we forgot to do our call to action.
Oh yeah, what was the call to action?
It's gonna be you.
Be you, boo boo.
Embrace you.
Yes.
And just identify what matters to you.
Exactly. Yeah,
because that's applicable just in general, not even like
just in general. Yeah, no matter how old you are, the earlier the better.
Yep.
Because if you start doing it young, then you won't have to. It'll be easier as you get older. Yeah, but I think it all comes in cycles and kind of phases and stages and seasons. That because if somebody told me at 25 certain things, it still wouldn't have mattered. I still had to go through my.
Yep, you still have to experience that.
Exactly.
All
right, y'all. Well,
thanks for tuning in.
Have you a bold week, and we'll see you next time.